Years ago, my father sparked my interest in the sciences. My studies only fanned the flames. Before long, I was working abroad as a physicist. All that hard work has finally paid off, and I can't wait to surprise Father with the results. Looks like Home Sweet Home hasn't changed much. Wait, that light in the attic. Father sealed the attic decades ago. So who is in that window? It's not like Father to lock up a hokey crystal ball.
Hey, who are you calling hokey? Magic is based in science, you know.
You can talk? Oh, please, pardon my manners. I can't find my father, and it's put me on edge.
As it should. Stare into me and I will show you what happened here. A strange man appeared in this attic, demanding your father turn over a set of precious rings. When your father refused, the stranger became very agitated. What happened next is unclear. There was a popping noise, then they both disappeared in a flash of light.
Oh no! Father!
It may sound incredible, but he can be rescued. Only with your help. The rings are well hidden in the attic. Find them, and then maybe we can find your father. Now that we have the rings, let's travel and rescue your father.
Travel? But my passport... Hey, what's happening? Ah! Yeah! Who just hit and run on the Celestial Road? Hey, Ball! Where are we going? Oh, I guess we're not in England anymore, Ball. Oh, this place is amazing.
I'm cracking! Quickly, Vivian! Place me on the pedestal of the Nexus machine before I shatter!
Oh my goodness, how did this happen? Did the crash with that man in the vortex crack you?
Indeed. Now kindly get on with placing me in the Nexus machine. Phew! This should slow down the cracking process. Now, place the rings in the machine. Their magic is all that can heal me.
I don't know how to tell you this, but the rings are gone. I dropped them in the crash.
You must find them, and before the man who took your father and hit you in the vortex does. The vortex will have sent the rings to their former owners. Head to the Middle Ages and find Sir Bodwin of Phoenix. He will help you.
The Middle Ages? But how does one get there?
Go to the archive room and collect items from the Middle Ages to travel there.
Whoa, the ball wasn't lying. I'm actually in the Middle Ages.
Greetings, fair maiden. Such raiment leads me to believe you're accompanying the man in the strange suit.
No, my lord. My costume is customary in a faraway land, but please do plod on about the man you mentioned.
Faraway land? Perhaps time is what you meant. The man is from a different era as well. Don't be afraid. My brother uses a ring to travel in time as well.
Your brother? He wouldn't be Bodwin, would he?
He's the very same, and is guarding a tent in the town square. But you can't go there dressed like that.
I only have the clothes I wear, unfortunately.
Then you must play a game with me and win yourself a leather surcoat.
Excuse me, are you Sir Bodwin of Phoenix?
I am indeed. And you must be Vivian.
How do you know my name?
I've met your father, William. He's quite proud of you. Showed me a few of those little lifelike paintings. Photos, he called them.
Then you must help me. He was kidnapped by a man in a strange suit, and I need your ring to find him.
Only the Phoenix Order is worthy of the ring. But I'll tell you what. Beat me at this game, and I'll deem you a phoenix at heart. You did great! My ring is in a jewelry box in my tent outside the town. Vivian from the future, I bestow my magic ring upon you.
Oh, thank you, Sir Bodwin. So do you know who the man dressed in the strange suit is?
No, but he appeared in a blast, which means he doesn't use the Museum of Time. That is bad news.
But if it's possible to time travel without the Nexus machine, why does he want the rings?
Therein lies the mystery. Only the Ambrose family can use the rings magically.
Wait, so are you saying we're related?
Of course! How else should I know your father? Nevertheless, you should hurry.
Right. Thanks again for your help. I hope we meet again. Until then, adieu.
You did great!
So, I found the first ring, but why didn't you tell me I'm related to Sir Bodwin?
I thought it was obvious. Only members of the Ambrose family can use the rings.
Well, it isn't obvious, Ball. I don't know anything about the rings. Father kept me in the dark.
They were made by your first ancestor to enable time travel. Now I suggest we try your father's magical residence in the 19th century.
I thought it was my grandfather who was the magician in the 19th century. How is that possible?
I suppose you don't know this, but Ambroses live longer than other people. Now tune the ring and go to the 19th century.
Ball, I thought you had to stay in the Museum of Time until I found all the rings.
I do, but thanks to the ring, I can send a projection of my beaming self with you.
Wonderful. It's probably safer this way. There's nothing I can do to harm a projection, right?
That's really heartwarming, kid. On to the matter at hand. There is a secret room and...
And that's where I'll find the ring. You're sort of predictable, Ball. At this haunted manor, a ghostly figure was filmed, talking of a magical ring.
The beautiful phantom knew exactly where the magic ring was. That's because she's not a phantom at all. She's a traveller from the past.
Well, I'm afraid there was a traveller from the future on the other reel. He looked very familiar.
If the kidnapper is travelling ahead of us, we're in for trouble. Quick, back to the Museum of Time.
My grandfather left me a note in the manor.
Really? What did it say?
He said I must collect the rings and meet with Father at the haberdashery.
I know your grandfather to be a serious man. You must do as he says.
Paul, are you forgetting something? My father was kidnapped. How am I supposed to meet with him?
Time and time travel are very complex matters. Let's just take care of finding the next ring for now.
But where should we look for it?
Didn't you notice your great-grandfather was a court clerk? Go to the 15th century and look for him.
There you are, dear girl. I've been expecting you.
Really? Oh, that's a bit unnerving. I'm still not used to the time travel concept.
You're a bit late, though. A strangely dressed man already came for the ring.
Oh no! He kidnapped my father. Did he take the ring too?
Impetuous girl, even I am not that silly. I hid the ring before he arrived.
Where is he now? We must force him to tell us what he did with Father.
First things first, you must prove you are really an Ambrose and worthy of the ring.
Another test? Very well then. I hope it won't take too long.
Ambrose heritage never takes long to prove. You must find where I hid the ring.
I can hear drums outside. What is going on? It's him. I should question him right now. Wait, what are the guards doing?
Ah!
No, he escaped, but not without a little fire and brimstone. Looks like the chase is back on. I now have the 4th magical ring, but I have no leads on Father, thanks to your gods.
Silly child, some things are meant to happen. Look what I've just found in the family archives. It's an old record of a murder attempt on King Offa of Mercia.
Wow, that's incredible. And I'll take an obvious hint where I can get one.
Bon voyage, fair maiden Viv. May the Old One guide and protect you.
Greetings again, fair Vivian. It's been such a relatively long time since we saw each other last. I've never seen you before in my life. Tell me who you are and when we met. There's no time. Athelred the alchemist is waiting for your help. Very well, but please don't go anywhere. I would really like to talk with you. Well, I can't make any promises. I'm old now and likely to forget to wait for you.
Milady, you've come. I am Athelred, alchemist in the service of King Offa of Mercia. There's talk of a conspiracy to murder the king. This would be very bad for the country. If you will find enough evidence to identify the would-be murderer, I'll give you the magical ring you seek.
Well, Ethelred, I have determined which bottle of wine has been poisoned.
Excellent. And I know who gave the bottle to King Offa. With this evidence, we can arrest the culprits. King Offa lives another day because of you. I hope the magic ring will help you in your quest.
No, alchemist. Give me the ring. Don't make me hurt you, please.
Oh, forget it, mister. You've got some answering to do.
You have no idea what's at stake.
Vivian, watch out!
Thanks, Paul. I don't know what you did, but it worked. I owe you one.
Ah, he got away, but thankfully he didn't get the ring.
Fare thee well, Vivian, and good luck.
That man is clearly insane and possibly violent. He'll stop at nothing to get the rings.
Your inheritance, the Ambrose legacy, is in your hands, Vivian.
Is that supposed to make me feel better, Ball? I don't even know where to look for the next ring.
Lucky for us, I think I recognize the old woman you met.
Yeah, for the second time, if you ask her, but she did know my name.
I believe she is Ostrid the Witch, your grandmother.
I take it there's a lot of greats in front of that.
How clever you are, dear. She lived in the 7th century.
Well, then let's fire up the Nexus machine. There's no time to lose. Here we are, the Glen of Ostrid the Witch. Oh, this place is a little too bright and sunny for the witches I knew in fairy tales. The tales were meant to scare, dear, but like the fools in the best of yarns, you two have arrived too late.
Well, we would have been here faster if someone had remembered to wait.
Not long ago, a strange man appeared in the glen, demanding my magic ring. Oh no! If he got his kidnapping hands on it, all is lost. His hands remain empty so far. I cast the ring through time before he could steal it. Help me prepare the magic circle, and I'll divine the ring's location for you. Good work, Vivian. I will start the incantation, and an image will appear in the circle. Anything more I can do to help?
Concentrate, Vivian, and lend your power to Ostrid.
I see something. It looks like the interior of a church.
Many thanks, Ostrid. You have protected the ring for us.
And now we know where to find it. Good luck. It was nice to finally meet you. Maybe we'll meet again someday.
That church looked like an 11th century abbey.
Is that a lucky guess ball, or are you using your powers?
No power but the power of reason. The architecture is typical of that time.
We're so close now. Come on! Good work, Ball. We have the 6 of the 7 magic rings. I'm at a loss on how to get the last ring, though. We're fresh out of clues.
Not quite. Your grandfather's note from the 17th century said to meet your father at the haberdashery.
I completely forgot. Wait, what is this haberdashery?
The shop was owned by your mother in the 19th century. The last ring may be there.
Mother? Now I can only wonder what time period you were from.
Vivian, I trust you know the family secret now. I'm so happy to see you.
Father, are you all right? I've come to rescue you from this dangerous thief.
No, wait. Calm down. This is all a misunderstanding. You see, this man needs our help.
My name is Michael, and I traveled back in time to stop a great cataclysm that is about to destroy the Earth.
But why were you trying to get the rings? And why did you kidnap my father?
I didn't kidnap him. My time device is broken and went off accidentally. During my travels, I learned about the Ambrose family's legacy.
He thought he could use the rings. He didn't believe my future self that it was impossible for him.
So all of this would have been avoided if your machine wasn't broken and you had listened.
I'm really sorry, but I am desperate. You are my only hope. Will you help me?
Vivian, please, travel with Michael to Stonehenge in your time. With all 7 rings in your possession, you should both find a solution to your problems.
Something is wrong.
The device! It's going crazy!
Turn it off!
I can't. You must help me repair it, or who knows where and when it will send us.
When the device freaked out last time, pieces broke off. Let's find them.
Now that we're safe, let's go to Stonehenge and get this over with.
All right, Michael, spill it. You may have earned my father's trust, but you haven't earned mine.
Where I'm from, human civilization is nearly extinct because of a cataclysmic event. I came back to stop it. We don't know what the exact cause of the disaster was, and I didn't know about your family. Moreover, people would think I'm crazy. The Ambrose family are the only other people familiar with time travel.
But why didn't you just repair the device?
I'm an historian, not an engineer.
We're here. It seems a public event is about to take place. Look at all the gear. Park your car close to the stone circle. Its headlights will illuminate the area. I don't know what it is, but the atmosphere here is unnerving. There's definitely a storm brewing. We'd better keep our distance. I'm not sure what Ball is up to.
This is incredible. A spirit is emerging from that crystal ball of yours.
Ball? Is that you?
Hello, Vivian. I am the first Ambrose, and I've inhabited the crystal ball for centuries. Merlinus Ambrosius, tutor of Arthur and guardian of England, better known to you as Ball, is at your service.
Oh, great ancestor, since I've released you, will you help rescue my father?
Of course, kid. I would bend the folds of time and space to bring your father back to you.
glad. Am I glad to see you. Are you all right?
Vivian, well done. You've certainly proven yourself worthy of the Ambrose inheritance. I'm so proud.
I owe you my apologies, sir. I finally understand the full implications of my actions.
I see Vivian has forgiven you, so I will too. Now, don't you have a job to do?
Yes. Sir Merlin, would you travel with me to avert the cataclysm?
All you had to do was ask. Goodbye, dear Vivian. That was the most fun I've had in the last millennium.